Welcome, everybody. Exquisite Call Ian here. Here is my guest host, Hazel Firefly. Many of you may know her by. We're so excited to be joining you all. We hope that you all will enjoy this video, this session. We're not doing it live because we just got so many things going on. And so we're so excited to be here to do this recording. We've gotten a lot of questions, and we're going to just pick a few from social media to try and give you some answers. Everybody remains anonymous here. We use no names, and we just want to give you a little bit of sample of what we do here at Exquisite. I have to say that 95% of our messages are about relationships and the environment that we find ourselves living in today.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I can understand that a lot of people are wary about all of these things that are happening around us and just unsure of what signs they're getting and they need reassurance from us.
We live in a scary world at the moment.
Yes.
And it's not just clients that are scared. We are scared. We are worried about the future for our grandchildren. So we know
Absolutely.
how clients feel.
The thing is that we're human too.
Yes. Yes,
And we have basically lived through many of these experiences.
yeah.
And it actually has given us the strength for what we're going through now.
But also giving us learning curves that we can help everybody else to understand this won't go on forever.
That's correct. And that's the thing. This new generation, this is their first experience in hardship.
Yes. Yeah.
And so they really can use the experience that you have, especially with your spirit guide, and a little bit of life coaching lessons mixed in there with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Before I forget, guys, we're on TikTok. Come and find us on TikTok. You'll see all
Yeah,
our up-to-date offers on there. Come and find us. Come and have a chat with us.
we'd love it. Absolutely.
Definitely. Definitely. And I only said it now because we'll probably forget at the end.
Well, we do always have so much fun when we're talking that, yeah, anything that we haven't written down in
Yeah,
front of us does seem to go off into thin air. But
definitely.
but let's get started. Okay, like I said, we pull these messages off of social media. I'm going to ask you the first question. Okay.
Yeah, you
Uh,
fire away.
okay, this message is from Tides Are Turning, who wants to know if his current relationship is over and will he be able to move forward with his life?
I don't feel it's over. I feel the two of you need your heads banging together, sat in a room and made to talk. Rather than scream and shout, which happens, is part and parcel of a relationship, talk things through, take a step back for now for you to both calm down. That's the important thing, is because when you're heated, everything seems 10 times worse. I know at the present time you're thinking, I can't be bothered to talk to her. She's only going to shout. That's why take some time out for the two of you so that you can both calm down. You can both reflect on what's happened and what's gone wrong. I really don't feel this relationship is over with at all.
You know what? I really want to, would like for you to focus on how people need to recognize that they should be speaking to each other.
Yes.
If you're in a relationship with someone, you have to learn to speak with respect.
And don't be talking through these things,
Exactly.
which is what
Exactly.
so many people do. And it's like, no, get back to the real life. Stop dating. Get your head out of your phone.
That is
Say
so
no.
very important because
Yes.
literally you don't get any emotions from the phone.
No.
And
No.
maybe you're in a relationship where you've got your schedules are different and you're passing each other and you don't find that time to have a physical one-on-one conversation. The thing that you need to make time for is your relationship
Yes. Yeah.
because you'll be able to get through all of this stuff that's going on if you build a strong foundation in your relationship.
If you both work in separate times, drop a phone call. A phone call is better than a text because you're still hearing each other's voices. And that's where you're going to pick up the emotions of what you're both feeling at the same time.
Good tip. Okay, do you want to take the next question or do you want to give me one?
Right, I'll take the next one. I've written them down because you know what I'm like.
Don't feel
Day
bad
by,
because mine are written down too.
day by day is asking, the changing tides. Look, I can't even read my own doctor's writing. With changing tides, what plans should I focus on for the future?
That piggybacks off of the question we were just answering. Okay,
Yeah,
so you really have to focus on adaptability and resilience because the future depends on you being able to go with the flow. Set
definitely.
those goals, allow for flexibility and
Very,
growth, whether it's in your career, finances, or your personal development. You have to prioritize skills that keep you ahead of change and build a strong support network. That is your spouse, your siblings, close friends. That's your support system. But most importantly, don't let fear take over.
yeah.
Embrace the uncertainty as an opportunity for new possibilities. And then trust yourself. Stay open to adjustments and move forward with confidence.
And a new day is always a brand new day. You get out of bed, it's a new day. If you have a bad day that day, just remember tomorrow is a new day.
Exactly. Fresh start.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Okay. Stormy Weather is asking if he has a future in his current relationship or should he tuck and run?
I'm going to say leg it. This is not going to work. Everything you're doing is being thrown back in your face.
Mm.
You cannot have a relationship that way. You have put so much into this relationship. How can I explain this to you? Right, you've given the flour, the eggs. She needs to give the milk to make that cake, and she's not giving it to you.
Mm.
You can't make a relationship just on your side. A relationship is teamwork, and you're the only one that's willing to make that effort. So, as harsh as this sounds, put yourself first. That's something you've never done. Everybody else have been before you. Now it's time to put yourself a priority and do what you need to do for your future. Because I can tell you now, your future is glowing and it's going to be running towards you at the same time.
Mm. So it sounds like they need to tuck and run.
Second run, leg it, quick.
You know, I don't think that people who are in relationships that are one-sided recognize it.
No, they don't. They
They are that uh they have that personality type that it's literally I want to give all that I can.
Yeah,
But what they're holding back is resentment for not getting anything back in the relationship.
A relationship is all about compromise.
Mm-hmm.
If I say then, to explain it this way, you're meeting your friends, you're going out for a drink. Not everybody wants to go to the same place. So you say, right, we'll go to one place first and then the other. That's a compromise.
Yeah.
And relationships just haven't got that. Some relationships, as I've just read, are so one-sided. It's down to the one person to do everything. And it's
Mm.
just not work.
And eventually there will be so much resentment built up
Yes. Yeah.
that it will come down like a house of cards.
Yes, definitely.
Mm.
Definitely. And it takes time to get to that point. Don't see it as wasted time, see it as lessons learned.
Yes, because if you look at it at lessons learned, the next relationship, because there will be a next relationship, will be much better because of the lessons learned.
Definitely.
If you look at it as you wasted your time, then you will take that to the next relationship and waste more time.
Yeah.
So,
I'm 51 and I'm still learning things every day.
well,
I'm
I'm
grateful
older than
for
you, and me too.
that. Right,
You
I'm
know,
going to. No, go on.
well, literally, at this age, it's fun learning new things,
Yes. Yeah.
accepting that even at this age, I don't know it all.
Yeah. Yeah. Like when you have to call one of the kids and say, I've done this to my phone. How do I put it right? But that's just the way life goes. It's
Yes.
one of those things. But I've got a really interesting question for you.
Oh, okay.
This is from a person called Willing Participant.
Okay.
I was just let go of my job. I really enjoyed working because it paid the bills working there. What should my focus be on now?
Wow. This is happening too frequently now.
Yeah, yeah,
And what I will say is this is your chance to build a future that excites you.
yeah.
Focus on what truly fulfills you, whether it's a new career path, starting a business, uh, developing skills that align with your passions. Take time to reflect on what brings you joy and financial stability. Then take action.
I'm a
Go ahead.
great believer in life is what we make it.
Yes. Absolutely. And you can network and explore opportunities and trust that this transition is leading you to something better.
Because everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Never just pity yourself. Oh, that's the last thing you want to do because if others see you pitying yourself, then what do you think they do? They pity
Yeah,
you too.
yeah.
Okay. And that's not what you want. You don't want
No,
anybody's pity. You want
no.
their support. You want them to push you to take new courses, learn new skills, and grow. That's what
I,
you want.
I've got a real good tip for people. Right. You set yourself a goal. That goal
Mhm.
is that far away from you. Instead of setting yourself that goal, set yourself baby steps to get to that goal.
Mhm. There you
Because
go.
each baby step you're taking, you're making advances towards that end post. And that's what you want to do in life.
That's what we always done in life. And so for some reason, when we're born, we crawl before we walk
Yeah,
before we run. And for
yeah,
some reason now, we just want to leap off of tall buildings.
yeah, yeah,
No, start at the bottom. Take the elevator if you want, or take an escalator if you want, but don't just jump blindly. There are so many ways now for you to get information that you need.
Yes, yes. And there's so much competition out there that people are afraid to take those baby steps. Do it.
They
Do it.
are, because I really think that they are so wrapped up in this quick news cycle and the social media things there, where it makes it seem like everything has come so easily to people. Like they just pushed a button and now they're billionaires and they're famous influencers and all of these things. And that's not how it
No.
happens.
When I was 38, I wanted a tattoo. I made sure that I saved my money for that tattoo. On my 40th birthday, I had my first tattoo. When I was 41, I passed my driving test. It's just those little bits that I put in place to make it to my end goal.
There you go. I have to say that I was 6 when I got my first tattoo. It was a rub on, but I loved it.
You had one. That's the main thing.
You know, to each person, different things bring you joy. And
Yes.
so just enjoy the things that are there before you.
Yeah.
Don't look at somebody else's life and say, oh, I want to be like that. That's
Don't.
not your path.
No. Tell yourself you're going to be better than that.
Exactly.
And work being better. Those
Exactly.
baby steps will get you there.
There you go. Oh, this is a fun one, okay? This is from Beam Me Up Scotty.
I love the name already.
And they ask, what place does a past memory of a relationship have, if any, in my future with my new girl?
Ooh. Right. First of all, I'm kicking butt now. Why are you wanting to bring memories from your past relationship into your present relationship?
Good.
You can't compare them. They're two totally different people. Your memories of your ex-partner are just that. They're there for you and for your ex-partner to remember. You've now got to make the future for yourself. You've got to ask yourself, if you're wanting to bring memories from the past into the present, why are you doing that? Are you actually happy in your current relationship for even that to entertain your mind?
There you go. And what did we just say before? That you learn lessons from your
Yes.
past relationship.
Yeah. It's like going out for a meal and then saying to your current partner, oh, me and so done that.
Oh,
You'd be wearing your meal on the way out. I can tell you that now.
Scotty, don't do that. Okay. Oh no, you will literally get beamed up.
Literally. And
You know,
I'm sorry if that sounded harsh, but it's the reality.
I think that was perfect because
Clients
it's
need,
true.
I'm not going to pussyfoot around with readings.
Yeah. You know,
Definitely not.
and this is your opportunity to make new, better memories,
Yes.
not focus on what happened in the past.
Yeah.
Always remember the past are lessons learned.
Yeah.
So
Remember the quote. The past is the past. You can't change that, but you can dictate your own future.
there you go. There you go. And the future is what's in front of you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't keep looking back.
Because you don't walk backwards.
Most people don't. Scotty,
Wow.
you might be walking backwards if you. I'm just saying, Scotty.
I've got a real nice question for you. And I
Okay.
think This question resonates with a lot of people.
Okay.
Looking for sunlight, that name says so much within itself.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Is saying, I'm packing my bags and moving to Canada. Will I have a better outlook on life being there?
A fresh start in Canada can bring new opportunities, but your outlook on life depends on your mindset,
Yeah,
not just your location. Stay open, embrace the change, and focus on creating the happiness that you're looking for. A positive mindset will make any place
yeah,
feel like home. And that's what you want. You want to be comfortable in the place where you're at.
yeah, yeah. And you'll find once you've moved, I'm going to suggest this man is emigrating. I'm
Okay.
saying man because of the way it's been put. You know, I'm packing my bags. A lady, I would have worded that differently. That's why I'm surmising it's a man.
Okay.
But when you move to one place, you could get there and think, oh, this isn't exactly the area I want to live. So it takes time to settle. And you will find you will keep going until you find that area where you're 100%.
And I think this is the same for many of us.
Yes.
You know, we're always trying to put all of our eggs in one basket.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if we ask ourselves how many times we've moved throughout our life, that tells us that we were looking for something we didn't have back then.
And it's not necessary, even if you didn't move, if you stayed in one place all of your life,
Yeah.
it means that that's what was meant for you. You were comfortable in this situation. You found all of the things that you needed. Now,
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily mean that because you move a lot, that you're just not happy in any of those places. It could be you've outgrown that situation, and now there's more for you to learn and to grow into. So it's life can be tricky.
Yeah. Life throws us curveballs. We've got to learn how to dodge them.
Or catch them.
That's the eggs you get thrown.
I hope that when people see our video, they actually get a smile on their face,
Yeah.
because right now too many people are depressed, they're down, they're looking at the situations that they believe coming, and
Yeah.
they don't know how to dodge them. They think that there is only one way to
Yeah.
handle these situations, and the reason they believe that is because you might have influencers or TV stars telling you, this is what's happening. This is what's going to happen to you. You're not going to be able to do this. You're not going to be able to do that. And I can say that that's been the case throughout history.
Yeah. My old nan used to swear by this saying because we were little buggers when we were little. You know, we'd go up the mountain for hours on end, not come home when we were supposed to. And I'd always blame it on my friend. And she'd say, if they told you to run over hot coals, would you do it? And when you think about that now, that has so much meaning.
That's true, because right now we're being told to walk over hot coals, and or to walk on pins and needles.
Yeah.
Okay. And really, there's a sidewalk and there's a canal. There are other paths to take.
Definitely.
But when you get so fearful and so angry, you can't see the path. The light's not showing on the path.
Yeah. Me and Mia have worked together for years. And she'll tell you sometimes, last year I'd get in touch with her and I'd be raging. She'd say to me, I'm not going to speak to you. Go make a cup of coffee, then come back and we'll have a conversation. And sometimes you need somebody just to put that foot forward and say that to you so that you realize, oh, okay, I need to calm down. Because when we are in that mist of anger, we don't realize what we're doing half of the time. We don't realize that what we're saying affects other people as well.
That's absolutely true. And this is to another point to prove that we are all human. I go
Yeah,
through it. You just said you go through it.
yeah,
It helps to be able to vent sometime and to have somebody else say, okay, hey, put a double shot of espresso in that coffee this time.
yeah,
Because you need something to help you focus on what the real problem is so that you can find the solution.
yeah,
I think back to when I was little, I never knew that there was anything bad happening.
yeah,
My parents saw the situation. They might have dealt with the stress. They may have taken it off to their room and figured out how they were going to solve the problem. But they found their solution and they kept going forward, so much so that nobody else in the family knew
yeah.
that we were having a crisis.
And that's what we are here for. We are here to help other people to see which way to go. We can guide you. You've still got the ultimate decision on what you want to do, but we can advise you and guide you the best way possible for yourselves.
That's absolutely it, because the number of people who come to us, they're from different lifestyles.
Yeah, yeah,
And they see their solution and they can't see the resolution. There's
yeah,
a fog for all of us.
yeah,
And that's why we're here to say, okay, I hear you. This is going wrong. That's going wrong.
yeah,
Hazel pulls in her spirit guides,
yeah,
and I start asking you, okay, what is the thing that you want to see happen this
yeah.
time? And it's amazing how many times we've found that clearing away the cobwebs, dusting away the fog, has helped people find the right solution for them.
And don't think you're the only one having a crap day. Because I had a client yesterday and it was so funny. I started chatting and she was ranting and raving, and I said, right, breathe. And then she went, I ended up taking the kids to school in my pajamas. And I was like, why? She said, I slept late. I said, look, I'm sat here working in my pajamas with a coffee, so we quits. Now, come on, let's start again. Because we all have bad days. And it's about letting clients know that we have bad days as well.
Exactly.
We
Exactly.
are normal.
I think that they get some comfort from that, knowing that sometimes I've taken my children to school in my bathrobe because I didn't have to get out of the car.
Yeah, yeah,
And I wanted them to be there on time. But
yeah,
those things happen in life, and it's about bouncing back,
yeah, yeah.
finding that support, finding that boost of energy. And if we can be the boost of energy for you, we will.
Yeah. And if you want to come and you just want to chat, we're happy just to chat.
Yes.
That's some clients now see us as friends, and we
Yes.
the only people that they get to speak to.
And I'm very happy with that, because if it means that I can bring a little bit of light into someone's life,
Yeah.
I enjoy it, and it actually brings a lot of more light to my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I will give you another warning to make sure that Hazel has had her coffee first.
I had my
She's
little grandson last weekend, and Mia always says to me, "How many coffees have you had?" But it's good because that's the
he's
way.
learning.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the way we work. It's bouncing off each other.
Yes.
The next thing is, I don't want people to feel alone,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
there's so many people feeling like that at this present time.
Yes. It's sad, but one call at a time, I feel like it's helping people,
Yeah,
energizing people.
yeah,
Oh my, okay. So we have been here over 20 minutes. And so we're going to have to end this, but we just want to let you all know that our prices are still low until the end of February.
yeah,
So take an opportunity to reach out to us, even if it's just for 2 minutes, just to say good morning. I needed a cup of coffee with somebody. Hey, we're here for you.
yeah,
Um,
definitely. And on this, because this will be put onto YouTube,
yes,
drop us questions. We pick random
please.
questions. We'll answer you. If you
Yes.
and the same on TikTok.
And even on,
Questions. That's what we're here for. Don't
yes.
take the and ask about your life story because you won't get an answer. But
Well,
it's
also,
okay.
yes, also on our website, exquisitecall.com, you can send us an email
Yes.
and just say, hey, I needed to have some words of encouragement today. We love it.
And if
And
you
we're
want to
here.
have our list from newsletter,
Oh,
send us
yes.
because we can add you to that list, which will give you up and coming news of development of what we're doing and how things are going to progress as well. So that's a good idea.
Excellent. Thanks, Hazel. I really enjoy our talks in the evenings, you know. You really get my weekend off to a good start, okay?
The thing is, what you see is what I am. You know that for yourself.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Bye bye. And we'll talk to you
Bye.
soon. We will be back.
Definitely.